and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
If I was going to fuck a turkey, I would warm it up like a goddamn gentleman.
The other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
Lately, I've noticed that everyone seems to trust me. It's quite unnerving. I'm still trying to get used to it.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, and one time at summer camp, I kissed a girl for a dare, but then she drowned. Welcome to Plotty Time.
One egg was 40 eggs?
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Dick piercings?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
It's still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
just kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for Pete.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey, everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast that likes sports.
Fucking nailed it, dude.
My team sucks, so.
What's that like? My team, oh man, I can't even pretend that my teams haven't sucked in the past.
Yeah. I like,
Rangers are doing great though. They're 4-0 on their West Coast swing, and boy have I been staying up late the last week.
Oh, yeah? Late? How late?
boy, are his arms tired.
Like till midnight or later.
That's insane. I go to bed at 8:30.
Those times don't exist.
The game last night started at 10 against Vancouver. It was a good one. I mean, the game like 2.5 weeks ago against Vancouver was a good one.
Yeah.
But enough about me and my sports. Let's go to Dr. Scientist. What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
No?
No?
No sports?
My teams blow.
Whoa.
Well, they can't be that bad.
The offenses for both teams suck. You know, the Steelers today, well, let's say 2 weeks ago, the Steelers forced 3 turnovers and didn't allow the other team went 0 for 3 in the red zone, and they lost by 10 points.
How?
That sounds like the
Because they
Steelers.
suck.
Whoa.
If they didn't have a good defense, they would probably lose every game by 35 points. And I mean, not like a bad defense, like an okay defense. They'd lose by 35 points.
Is Kenny Pickett their quarterback?
Yeah.
Pick it.
In their first 4 and outs today, 3 and outs, they gained 9 yards. And that was until this. They didn't get a first down until like halfway through the second quarter.
Wow. That's a bummer, dude.
Yeah.
That's why you don't like sports like me.
Yeah. And the Penguins, let's not even talk about them.
What's a sport?
No, the Penguins are all old. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, their defense blows too. Well, they had the offense of the Penguins and the defense of the Steelers on the same team. I think they'd be all right.
Yeah. Tell me about it, dude.
Yeah, but I don't trust the Penguins. I never trust the Penguins. They're never out of it until they're eliminated from the playoffs.
It's going to be soon.
Soon. Okay, it's a little early in the season, but I'm sorry your teams suck. It's more fun when both our teams are good.
No, it's more fun when my team's good.
Well, that's true. My teams are good now, so it's a lot of fun for me.
Anyway, what did I watch? Not sports. I did watch a couple more episodes of The House of the Fall of Usher.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah? How far did you get?
Maybe like halfway through it.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you know Poe, it's better. There's some I have to stop and look up and see what Poe thing is about, but most of them I kind of get.
There's so many of them.
Oh, well, I mean, all the stories that happen are offshoots of Poe's story.
Like every episode's a Poe story.
Sort of, yeah.
That's
All set on the overarching House of Usher.
obviously.
Yeah, but it's good. Some of the way that people die is crazy.
Yeah, it sure is. It's pretty gnarly, right?
The first one, the way
What is this, Netflix?
Prospero dies, it's just fucking.
Yeah, I did not see that coming. I should have, but I did not.
Yeah, I didn't get that it was Mask of the Red Death until like right before it happened, and I was like, oh, spoiler.
For the first episode.
Yeah, that's second.
Oh.
But it's pretty good. I like the kind of Sackler family overview for it too.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, it's like Secession is a horror. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'll have to check it out. Maybe.
Should. It's good. I'll hopefully finish it by now. What did I play? I played this game called Jack Move.
Jack move. Like that?
Yeah. It's kind of like set in the future of like where things can get hacked by everybody and it's all digitized, and you kind of like, and the enemy, you have moves that are like cyber moves and try and hack the enemies and take them out. Turn-based combat RPG.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting. It's a neat little story. It's an indie game. It only took me about 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours to beat. But it was pretty good. It was I liked it.
Was it like was it Watch Dogs where you like hack
Well,
everybody?
I mean,
and
it's
stuff?
kind of.
Yeah.
It's not exactly like that. But
Yeah, obviously, because it's turn-based.
yeah, your dad works for this company, and the company comes and kidnaps them, and then you try and save your dad, and
Okay,
you find out all kinds of things. It's kind of fun.
cool.
It's a good time. If you like indie RPGs, play it.
Word.
That's kind of all I did this week. It was a
Ooh,
short week.
light week for this.
Yeah.
Syintist.
Hoping you can
Okay.
pick up some slack here, Poppascotch.
Can I?
Tickle my balls.
All right. We watched Talk to Me again.
I don't remember which one that is.
That's the one with the mummy hand.
Oh,
It's a real hand underneath there.
Yeah, it's just in plaster or something.
Yeah,
To
it's a
preserve
good
it.
movie. I really like it. Chump Slaps has said a bunch about it previously, but check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out again. Maybe.
And then I watched A Piece of Shit.
Oh, right
And
down
it's
my
a
alley.
bummer. It's a bummer though, because I wanted this movie to be good. It just came out, The Exorcist Believer.
Oh, I heard that was garbage. I didn't get to
It's
see it.
bad, guys.
okay.
Yeah,
Like
Is it
I
a
want it to be
prequel?
good. It's not a no, it takes place in the universe of the first film. And basically the story that happens is this guy has a daughter. His wife passed away while giving birth. She runs away with like one of her school friends, like after school, just to mess around and do like a witchy spell. They're like 13 or 14 or 15 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they just disappear for 3 days and no one has any idea. Then they pop back up and they're possessed with the demons.
I've never seen a horror movie that started that way before.
No.
Yeah.
That was
it's
sarcasm.
Yeah, obviously.
It's fucking. It was a bummer. It wasn't done well. Linda Blair was there for like a half a second. Ellen Bernstein came back and reprised her role as her character, but she was no longer an actor like she was in the original Exorcist. She was like an exorcism expert. I guess at some point she got really into studying about exorcisms to understand what happened. I don't know. It was fucking dumb.
Yeah,
Man.
it sounds terrible.
All right. Put it on my list of not to watch.
Don't watch it. Don't waste your time. But if you are going to watch a movie, you should watch the one we just watched, which was Halloween H2O.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
also not great.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was like, that's a terrible movie.
It's 90s. If you ran out of all the other 90s horror to get your nostalgia fix and you still need something, watch Idle Hands and then watch Halloween H2O.
All right. No, might have to skip that one too.
But don't skip the other movie we watched. The movie bowl struck again, and we watched Phantasm.
Oh, nice with that flying ball.
Is that the one with Ben Affleck? No, it's Phantoms.
Yeah. Phantasm is the one from the 70s, like the really cheaply made Dan Coscarelli movie that has the flying metal ball with the drill in it
Yeah.
and the tall man.
I actually thought that was Hellraiser, but
Well, that's a box.
I didn't like. I appreciate the movie and I think it's good, but it you can like a movie and just not feel like watching it. Like it's a little bit slow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think the sequels, I haven't seen the sequels in forever, but they definitely like pick up the action and it's like an apocalypse is going on. I don't know if you've ever seen any of them. Apparently not. I'm getting a lot of blank stares,
dude,
but they're
I
a lot of
don't
fun.
oh, I tuned out because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have not seen them. Okay, great.
I just told you I thought it was Hellraiser.
Are they good though? The sequels are good, right?
I hear the sequels are good. I remember watching them and being like, this was pretty good. I think they like 3 was the funnest one. I don't know if it was the best, but it was the most fun.
All right. Maybe I'll
There's
watch them.
4.
Fuck it.
There you go. And then we also pulled out of the movie bowl Psycho, which I haven't seen in
The new one?
years.
Yeah, I was gonna say the new one.
No, we watched the classic one, the Hitchcock from 1960,
How did it end?
with the Psycho.
Oh. Isn't the new one like a shot for shot remake supposed to be?
The new one with Vince Vaughn that came
Yeah.
out in like the 90s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we watched Ready or Not again, which is always a fun movie.
Oh, yeah. I like that one.
I enjoyed it. And we watched another one that was a horror comedy, Happy Death Day. That was a fun back-to-back.
Is that the one where the girl wakes up every day and dies?
Yes.
Well, no, she dies then wakes up. It'd be a short movie if it was the other way
Well,
around.
she wakes up and dies too
Yeah,
every day.
but not like right.
yeah. All right, scientists. We're going to split hairs here.
It was fun. Both of those are fun. If you haven't seen them, check them out. But that's all I did. So how about you there, Sir Chump Slap? What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you over there?
Wow. All right. We're all going to have short shit because I didn't play anything this week. PlayStation was off all week.
Oh,
I played Chell, but we don't need to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, that's obvious. We knew that.
Yeah, as long as you didn't spend any money on packs.
I didn't really.
Really?
No, I
What?
didn't. I'm kidding. I didn't.
I mean, if you parsed it out right, I didn't spend money.
Yeah, you're right. I did.
What is money?
Nice. Well, I watched a couple things. Watched a whole bunch of Comedy Bang Bang again because it's always on in the background when I'm doing stuff.
Sure.
But I watched this movie called Underwater with Kristen Stewart,
Oh, yeah. I've seen
T.J.
that.
Miller,
Yeah. It's all right.
where they're in like a sea lab type place and
Yeah. It's like a 2 years old,
earthquake
maybe.
hits. Yeah.
No, I don't know it.
And it starts collapsing and then they're just trying to get out. They're just trying to find
Yeah.
like escape pods that aren't gone.
I'm pretty sure I talked about it on this before.
I don't know. It's pretty good though. I liked it. It's tense. Bunch of people die. Good stuff. Check it out because there's some fucking creepy ass creatures in it too.
What was it? One more time.
Underwater.
Oh, I did see this poster. Oh yeah, I am aware this exists. I haven't seen it yet. I'll put it on the list.
Yeah, check it out, man. I think you like it. It's a good horror, especially like underwater scary shit.
As much as I love space horror, and who doesn't love space horror?
That's exactly what I felt. It felt like a space horror just underwater, like miles underwater. It's great.
Awesome. I'm in.
Then I watched Pet Cemetery Bloodlines.
The new one?
Yeah.
How bad is
Was
it?
it good? Tell me it was good.
I didn't think it was bad, dude.
I'll take that after The Exorcist. I will fucking
Yeah.
take that.
David Duchovny's in it.
What does he play?
He plays the dad of a war vet. He plays the dad of the kid who comes back. He buries his kid.
That's not a good David Duchovny role.
He's good in it though. I mean,
He's good in everything, but
it's a good movie. It's just like regular fucking, Pet Cemetery shit. Somebody gets buried, comes back evil, and tries to kill other people. Check it out. Actually had a good time watching it.
Did you see the remake? The one with oh god, I can see the guy, but I don't remember his name. It came out like 4 or
Tobey
5 years
Maguire.
ago. No, it
No,
wasn't
I
Tobey
didn't
Maguire.
watch it.
You know what
Rodney
I'm talking about,
Dangerfield.
though? Yes, there it is.
That's
Rodney
who it was,
Dangerfield,
yes.
Pet Cemetery 2018.
No, I didn't see it. Was it good?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh.
Seeing if anyone else saw it. Did I see it? I don't think I did.
Yeah, I almost didn't watch this. I was like, maybe I should watch the new one or the new 2 and see what's happening. But no, it's good. It's good. It stands alone. As long as you know
Okay.
what Pet Cemetery is. I'm sure they rehash it anyway. But yeah, it's a good one.
Of course.
Then I watched Judgment Night.
Oh,
Jesus.
Right? With fucking Dennis Leary and Jeremy Piven and Emilio Estevez, dude.
it's a great movie.
It's fun. It's a fun
I
time.
still don't know if I've seen it.
I just knew the soundtrack and I was like, I don't know if I saw this.
Oh, the soundtrack's phenomenal.
Right? Like House of Pain or Biohazard? No.
Biohazard and Onyx.
Onyx, yeah, that's who it was.
House of Pains with Anthrax, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a fucking good ass soundtrack though.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's a good movie. I mean, not really, but it was fun, tense watch. Just these people trying to escape Dennis Leary.
Is it so bad it's good, or is it just genuinely a fun time?
It's just it's not that bad. I mean,
Okay.
it's how we said before, it's probably like a 5 on IMDb, so it's okay.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. It's all right. If I've never seen it before, so I was like, okay, I'll watch to see where this is going. I don't
Okay.
know. Jeremy Piven dies in it, so that's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, watch it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. If you have seen it and you don't like it, then fucking ignore what I just said.
Listen to the
And-
soundtrack anyway.
Yeah, listen to the soundtrack if you haven't, because I was trying to listen for the songs in the fucking movie, and there's barely anything. I think you hear like, "This is Judgment Night," and that's it. But yeah, that's all I did. That's all I did this week too. Pretty weak, but
So definitely recommend the soundtrack. Do not recommend, or maybe kind of recommend the movie.
I'd say watch it if you're tired of flipping through looking for something to watch, and you're just like, all right, I've spent fucking 30 minutes looking for something. Just fucking watch Judgment Night. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
Gotcha.
one of those.
Sure.
But yeah, watch Pet Cemetery. That was good. And Underwater were good. So there you go.
All right. Well, that's still 2. We can still, take that information and go ahead and move right into the potty time vibe check.
You guys getting some vibes?
Keep it going, babe.
What kind of vibe is that? Oh, I
making
think I
music
just
sounds
stepped
with
in a
my
vibe.
It's pretty cool. All right. Let's get into the potty time vibe check for this week. Recently, some footage came out about Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, the first look from the remastered Metal Gear Solid collection.
It's a remaster, not a remake.
I was going to pretend to care, and then I didn't care enough to care.
Didn't care enough to care. Well, it looks pretty. I don't think I've ever played Metal Gear Solid 3. I played 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll just wait till we do it.
Didn't we do it?
Perfect.
No.
We did Metal Gear Solid,
Oh, okay.
the first one. The second one's like a 9-hour video.
Yeah.
But it's worth it if you ask me.
That's true. Yeah, maybe I'll play it.
So we got a maybe, and don't care.
Yeah. Classic Syintist.
Right down his alley. We also got some news, and people are kind of mad about this, but are you guys aware? I think we talked about it 2 weeks ago, how the new PlayStation models, the PS5 Slim and the PS5 Slim with a disc drive, like if you buy the Slim digital, you can add the disc drive later.
Yeah. We talked about that like 6 weeks ago.
Might have
Come
been
on.
No, it's probably
was a minute, but
4 weeks
basically,
ago.
who the hell knows?
Sony has come out and said that in order to get that disc drive, up and running with the PS5, you must have an internet connection.
Why would you buy the disc drive? I don't get it.
Can't you just get a? Oh, yeah.
You can get the digital only, which is all you need.
Or you can just get the one with the disc drive.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's going to be that many people that are like, I just want the digital one, and then change their mind. Usually, like disc drive, that's a pretty firm stance, right?
Yeah, I thought that until I saw what's that new game, Lords of Fallen, because that's like fucking $80 on the store, but you can buy a disc on eBay for like $45 right now.
Interesting.
So I was like, maybe I'll buy a disc and play it.
This probably fell off a truck.
No, they're all probably used. Like people just had the disc and just flipped it when they're done with it or whatever.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
Still not.
I'm a big fan of the disc drive. I still like the physical media. Unless, you know what? I don't understand, because I want the physical media and I want the ability to play a game even if it gets delisted from a store. But at the same time, like these days, they mentioned it with the Call of Duty game that the physical media only has like a 5 meg file that
Yeah, it just unlocks
basically
it.
just unlocks the download.
And it always has to be in your PlayStation then to play it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
that is kind of silly. I wish you could be able to be like, no, I own this. Can we just let me play the goddamn game? I know you installed it all and you're not running anything from the disc.
Yeah. I think that every time I go to play Demon Souls again, which is like twice, but
Well, either way, the PS5 Slim disc drive will require an internet connection, and apparently some people really don't like that. So
Just buy
we
the
are.
phone.
well, that's why they buy the disc one.
Yeah.
So because they don't need the internet connection to download all that shit. Well, I guess you still have to download it. So
People just want to be mad about shit, and that's all they want to do.
yeah, if
Make
you,
up things to be mad
if
about.
you buy a disc, you're gonna have to download for the disc anyway. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
I hear you, but people don't like it.
Too bad. What are you gonna have to fucking swap discs out every 20 minutes when you're playing? Come on, man.
No, you just are supposed to it needs to connect to the internet to connect the CD drive somehow. I don't know, but people are mad about it.
All right.
So
well,
I'm just throwing that out there.
If anybody's mad about it, stop listening to podcasts. We don't want you around.
whoa, I'm mad about it. See you guys.
In other news, Blizzard is giving away a PC that's infused with real human blood. How about that? What are our thoughts on blood PCs?
I think you're making that up.
I'll take it. Like, why is there blood in it?
Oh, God damn it. I clicked on the article and
It's not going to cool it or anything.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I think you fell for some kind of joke. Was it an Onion article?
no, it wasn't an Onion article. It just says whose blood is the question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But people are correcting them grammar and saying it should be whom because, that's just standard.
That's not
Whom's
how
blood
whom-
does not, that's not how that works. To whom does the blood toll?
Yeah, whose is the possessive? Whom would be the objective?
Whose
But who's-
blood? Whatever. Who gives a shit? But why are they doing that?
I don't think it's true. I think he's making it up. He's trying to fool us, and
my
I'm not going
goodness.
to fall for it.
It's not April
I don't know,
Fools.
like real sites are telling me about this. They're saying that Blizzard's come up with a very special competition to fuel a blood donation campaign.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
It's giving away a high-end Diablo 4 themed gaming PC whose water cooling system is infused with, quote, real human blood, unquote.
Oh, quote.
If players donate enough of the life-giving liquid.
All right. So what? You just,
But it's got to be terrible at cooling it down.
let's just infuse with it.
I'm assuming it's not really blood.
No, it's probably red coolant, right? That's what
That's
we're
what I'm
guessing.
assuming it is. They're just like making the coolant or the whatever water cooling system. They're just making it red. right?
Yeah, I
They're
assume
not actually
so.
putting blood in there, are they?
Maybe the fans have blood in the plastic. I don't know.
The article seems skeptical because every time they have infused, it's in quotes. So,
Oh yeah, just try to get people to donate blood. That's a good reason, I guess. Though, fuck it.
if players donate 666 quarts,
I can't do that.
well, not by yourself. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
That is a lot for one person.
Yeah,
We'll probably see them on eBay in a couple months.
quarts of blood.
No, not quarts of blood. The gaming PC that is infused, air quotes, with blood.
Yeah, right.
I still don't believe you.
Well, why don't you give blood and find out?
I'm not going to give blood.
Because I won't give blood.
No, mad cow. You can't give blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a mad cow. Got him.
In gaming news, did you guys hear that Pete Hines, the senior vice president and head of publishing for Bethesda Softworks, has announced his decision to retire?
Oh no! Why?
Yeah, you don't think it has anything to do with the fact that ZeniMax got sold to Microsoft, do you?
Probably.
Probably that, and the fact that his new game, whatever that space game is, no one really likes it anymore.
Starfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard about it for like the week it was out, and that was it.
Yeah, it was hot
Yeah.
shit for a week, and then people are like, "Oh, this is boring and repetitive."
If you like Starfield, send us an email.
Yeah, I'll read it. I'll gladly read why you want to fucking like a game like that.
Good one.
Shut up.
He's been the SVP for 24 years. So all of the Bethesda games we actually loved, he was probably a part of somehow.
Yeah. Well, then go out on a low note, dude.
There's only two.
Doom and
Well, on a
Fallout.
low note.
I was thinking of Skyrim and Fallout.
Oh, Doom.
Wolfenstein,
Yeah.
Wolfenstein I didn't play.
the Dishonored games.
No, I didn't play any of those.
All right. Well, we don't have a lot of horses in this race, I guess, but I'm assuming he retired because they merged with Microsoft and like they don't really need him. And he's like, yeah, I'm done. I don't need
Yeah.
to work.
Oh,
He
he's
made
never going to have
enough.
to work a day in his life. What do you
Ain't
mean?
enough fucking money.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not ousting you. You're not being forced to retire. Your role's kind of whatever here. Screw this. I'm just going to call it a day.
That's what I'd do. I would have done that 20 years ago, probably, if I were him.
I know. I don't understand people who have like billions of dollars and keep working to make more money.
It's
Like,
called
you won.
greed.
You won, man. Stop.
Yeah.
Capitalism, baby.
Gotta love it. It's not terrible at all.
No, sir.
But that's all I got for the Plotty Time vibe check. All right, so how about we get into the game, guys? How does that sound?
Let's do it.
This week, we are talking about by far the best Stadia exclusive game that has ever come out.
Did you play it?
I played it. I didn't finish it, but I played it.
Yeah, yeah. It looked all right.
What, did it shut down the servers before you finished it?
Yes.
All right.
We are talking about a game that was released on November 19th, 2019 called GYLT.
Man, that was 4 years ago Stadia was a thing.
Yeah, good times.
Pre-pandemic.
What's number one song in the country? Any guesses?
2019? Drake?
I don't know what these kids listen to.
Yeah, that's...
No, it's not a Drake.
I don't know.
That song with no cap in it.
Is that a Drake song?
I don't know. I don't know who came up with that.
Okay, well, let's give a Long Island Sal a call.
Let's go, Sal.
He better have more energy than he did last week.
I don't know. We'll have to see. It's being a real pill.
Kids say that, right?
Hey guys, how's it going? Islanders rule.
Hey, how you doing, Sal?
Yeah, the fuck the Flyers. You know what I'm saying?
He said it, bud.
Can you just go ahead and sing the song, bud? You're freaking us all out.
Yeah, of course, you got it. Here we go. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, yeah, and then you pulled the rug. Hey, I was gonna kinda used to being someone you loved.
Thanks, Saul. That was really great.
That was
Do you guys
sick.
recognize this one?
Adele?
What, did that sound like Adele to you?
Kinda.
No, it sounded like,
Combative.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know who's famous.
Hey, they don't know Poppascotch.
All right, you guys. It is it's called "Someone You Loved" by Louis Capaldi.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. I mean,
I had to listen to the song like 5 times before I really did. I don't remember this
So
one
you
at
could
all.
be
It's
singing it
one of
not
my
even
favorites.
close to how it really not would have known it anyway.
Yeah.
no, I think that was pretty close.
Yeah, that was pretty close. I nailed it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Not one of your favorites.
You can't
this
be
time,
pretty
huh?
close and nail it at the same time.
I'm really good at singing, and you all know this.
I
I gotta
do.
go back to the docks. I don't have time for this shit. I'm gonna.
All right.
Take it
See you,
easy,
Sal. He
Sal.
hung up. Man, he's getting more surly. I
Yeah.
wonder if we should keep calling him or see if we can come up with someone else.
All right, let's come up with somebody else for next week. I'll go into our list of friends and we'll call them
Yeah, Bert and
Okay.
Ernie.
Bert and Ernie, Oscar the Grouch.
LOL.
Those are all trademarks. We can't use them.
Winnie the Pooh. Haha, not
keep
trademark
going.
anymore.
How about Piglet?
Oh, bother.
Eeyore will be. Let's hear Eeyore on the phone, Poppascotch.
I can't even think what he was.
Oh, woe's me.
I'm just a sad Eeyore.
You can ignore me. I know you don't care.
That sounds like a really cool guy to hang out with. Number 1 movie in the country, November 19th, 2019. Any guesses, gentlemen?
Endgame.
That's a good guess. Thor.
Also incorrect. The tagline is Find your strength, face your fears.
Find your strength, face your fear.
Saw 7.
No, it's not Saw 7. It's not a movie I would expect either of you to go see in a theater.
Face Off 2. Oh,
Or
not
ever.
expect us to see.
No, I wouldn't expect you guys to miss this one entirely, actually.
All right, go through the synopsis.
Okay, blank the blank blank. That would just give it away. Has an extraordinary gift, the power to create ice and snow. But no matter how happy she is to be surrounded by the people of Arendelle,
Frozen 2.
it is Frozen 2. You nailed it.
Jerk.
What was
Have
it?
you seen it, Dr.
Elsa,
Scientist?
the Queen of Arendelle? Or the blank? What was the blank blank?
The Snow Queen.
Elsa the
Oh,
Snow,
Snow
Queen.
Queen.
would have been.
Okay.
Duh.
How many times have you seen it, Dr. Scientist?
Twice.
Okay. that's not bad.
Obviously. In a theater.
I think it's better than the first one.
okay.
I'm going to take your word on it. I haven't seen either. This day in history, November 19th, 1805, the Lewis and Clark expedition, led by Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, reaches the Pacific Ocean.
Fucking colonizers.
Well,
They were the first European Americans to cross to the West.
yeah.
It's not true.
Sure it is.
Yeah. He read it on the internet.
Yeah, it was on a
Scientist.
website that looked real official. So
So there. They
gotta be
made a
right.
stamp and everything.
this game, GYLT, was released for Stadia. How about it? Later, PS4 and PS5 and Xbox and Xbox Series SS. Developed by Tequila Works and published by Tequila Works. It is a single-player survival horror game that I picked this week. So if you guys don't mind, I'll just roll right into it.
Do it, bro.
So you play the game as a girl by the name of Sally, and she is going around town looking for her cousin Emily,
All right.
which I really messed up the names as I was taking notes. So this might get a little...
Sally's the one
I
you play.
think I fixed all of my instances. I just kept writing Emily or Sally and just kept getting them mixed up.
Okay.
Because
Well,
Sally says this, Emily says this, Emily says this. Wait, was that Sally or Emily? They were just too close for me.
yeah, we'll fix it for you.
Okay, so
That means I got to pay attention.
at the very start of the game, Sally is hanging up missing persons posters of Emily, and she mentions it's been like a month, and Emily's just been missing, and people just kind of like stopped looking for her. But Emily's still trying. God bless her heart.
No, Sally's still trying.
See, I just did it. I just did it.
It hasn't even, gameplay hasn't even started yet.
Jesus.
That was fast.
Well, it is her cousin, so.
The worst part about that is I'm looking at my notes and it says Sally. So wow. All right, let's try to get ourselves through this. So oh my god, the next note I have, Emily then gets surprised by some local street
No, that's
cuss.
Sally.
Nope.
I know. Jesus. Should I just do like search and find and switch them automatically?
We'll just figure it out.
All right,
It'll
so
be fun.
Sally gets surprised by some local bullies, and they cause her to crash her bike, and it gets destroyed. So she runs off into the woods. She reaches a local cable car and has to ride it in order to get to town.
That's
That makes sense.
no, it doesn't. But whatever.
She rode her bike uphill the whole time. That's crazy.
It would have made a lot more sense if they went down, but whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
She buys a ticket by this weird, creepy, bearded guy. I called him the ticket taker through all my notes. Apparently, he does have. They refer to him as the old man, basically.
Yeah,
But so I'm going to use that term indistinguishably. There's 4 characters in this whole game. So
exactly.
And you got 2 of them mixed up.
yeah, this is the one I won't screw up. The old man, the ticket taker.
So
So,
Sally sells a ticket. Damn it.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
So she buys a ticket from the old man, and he's like, you absolutely need a ticket. You can't just get on this thing. You got to have a ticket. And she's like, okay. Buys a ticket. It's weird and different than she's seen before. The ticket taker's kind of disappeared in the last 30 seconds.
Isn't it?
Everything seems a little off.
I mean, we'll go back a little bit. Isn't it really fucked up that the kids are making fun of her for losing her, like mocking her for losing her cousin and like chasing after her and stuff?
Yeah.
The kids
Well, they're
do
bullies.
that?
They're fucking bullies, dude.
But the bullies do that?
It's like, idiot, you lost your cousin. Yeah.
I can't
That
believe
happens all the time. You never lost a cousin, so you wouldn't know.
Neither did you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But he knows.
I know, bullies.
Kids are
Do you
awful.
remember bullies making fun of people when someone they knew died, other than in movies?
You don't know she's dead.
That was
No.
So Sally gets into the cable car and she takes a ride into the little valley. And she has a little rough ride and she swears off the cable car. I did actually do some research and found out these are actually called aerial tramways, not cable cars, but
Oh.
what's a cable car?
they're like the ones that are,
San Francisco?
yeah, like they're carts. They're on the ground.
Okay.
They're pulled by cables in the ground.
Way to get semantic about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. There was no reason for me to bring that up. It's not like it. Where did I think the joke was? Because it wasn't.
Oh, was that supposed to be funny?
I don't know.
Man, his
one.
notes are all fucked up.
Yeah, right? It says joke here. What? It says pause for applause.
I wish my note. I'm gonna. So Sally picks up Sally picks up a flashlight and she heads into town.
Yeah, but wait a second. On the cable car ride, she goes through some weird disturbance in reality. You didn't really say that.
Well,
Yeah.
it's implied.
It was weird.
Everything seems a little off.
She entered
goes
the
through-
Matrix.
Okay. All right.
It's very much. If we can throw back to one of our earliest episodes, it's Pooh World.
Yes, there you go.
She's going into the Pooh World.
Fair enough.
And she walks past the school, still looking around. She doesn't see anyone around. She's kind of confused. And Sally sees Emily in the school through the window.
What? She's been here the whole time?
Get the
Well,
hell
that's
out.
the thing. Sally's like talking to herself. She's like, she's been here a whole month. She's just been hiding in the school. And like, wait, no one else is around anywhere. What's going on? So she heads into the school trying to find Emily. Goes through it a whole bunch. And she runs into the ticket taker guy again, the old man.
Okay.
And he's like, yo, you need to find Emily to end this nightmare. And you're like, I thought you were the ticket. What's going? And Sally is like, how do you even know who Emily is? And she's like, hey, man, I'm a child. I need help. Shit's going down. My cousin's here. She was missing, blah, blah. And then he just disappears into the ether right in front of her.
Yeah. Looks like he turns into confetti and just floats away.
Weird.
So Sally continues on and she reaches a fire truck with one of those ladder truck, I guess they're just called.
Yeah.
The extendo ladders. And she's like, hey, I can use that to get to the window of the school. And then I'll be able to get right to the exact window Emily's at. But this thing doesn't have a battery. She runs into an old arcade named High Scores in order to get a new battery.
Yeah.
It's a good name for a arcade.
She also sees this crazy fucking giant man monster.
Yeah, the whole time, armed with the flashlight, your combat is basically shining your light onto things until they die.
And it's kind of like
Because they only
Alan
thrive in the
Wake.
darkness.
Oh, isn't it like
Yeah.
the other game we did too? The one where those kids were in the school?
Yes.
Oh, God, what was that? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Man, that was so long ago.
we cannot keep going till we get through this.
Let me see here.
I don't know. I don't have fucking anything written down.
No, I'm just going through the games.
Is it Dread Out?
Maybe.
Sounds good.
I don't remember which Dread Out was.
That sounds right. I'm going to go with Dread Out.
Okay, you just don't want to talk. Okay, fine. We'll move on. That's okay. Jump Slap has somewhere to be.
I mean, what if you want to keep talking about it? Maybe it wasn't Dread
It
Out.
wasn't Dread Out.
No, it was about, it was that other one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we all know what we're talking about. We just don't know the name.
All right, fine. I will look. You sons of bitches.
Rise of Nightmares?
No.
No, that's not it. Cut this. This is going to be great.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get some flipping.
Obscure? Playing
think it's
basketball, K in the locker room.
Yes.
Bags
Yeah.
taken. He goes, yep, obscure. All right, now we can make it sound like we just thought of it.
Uncharted
Oh, guys,
3?
it's Obscure. Remember the game
I
Obscure?
remembered it.
No, I did just now.
Wait, did we talk about Obscure, maybe?
I think it's Obscure.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I always want to figure it out. Don't believe these
Obscure.
guys.
Tell you what, I'm not going to edit any of that. I'm just going to throw in air horns around.
Fart noises.
So it's like
Farts and air
Alan Wake,
horns.
like I said.
Yeah.
And it's like that game we did, Obscure.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
That was probably last year.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, wait. And didn't Shadows of the Damned have elements of that?
Yep.
Kind
Like
of.
you go into the demon world?
And kind of like that one where you took pictures.
Fatal Frame.
Fatal Frame, yeah.
Look at all these callbacks. If you guys have been here since the beginning of Plotty Time, you are getting a lot of good callbacks.
You're listening to this in your car, you're like, oh shit, Fatal Frame, callback.
Games that we barely remember talking
That's
about.
why they're the best.
Fuck yeah.
So we were at the arcade?
Yeah, something in an arcade.
Yeah. She goes in the arcade to find the battery. She gets in there, blasts away a bunch of darkness ghosts. She finds the battery. She installs it. She climbs up into the school. And as she gets into the school and through the window, she sees this kind of like, I just refer to it as a dark world spider monster,
Yeah, spider creature.
Yeah,
boss.
okay.
which I can only assume will later become a spider boss, obviously.
Yeah, right? Has to be.
So Sally continues going through the school. She sees the spider boss walking around with Emily now outside. She's grabbed it, goes through. She fights this other different large monster that has the shoulder eyeball.
Yeah, it's like a flaming ghost type
Fire
thing.
boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to fight it by basically destroying areas that have plumbing hooked up that are blasting water everywhere, and it basically extinguishes it. But before it gets a chance to die, it realizes it's bested and it runs away, busting a very convenient hole in the wall that Sally can go through.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that happens all the time in video games. So
And then Sally believes that Emily is, I don't remember why she got that belief, but she goes to the auditorium and she finds Emily suspended by the ceiling by some kind of like film,
Yeah, I assumed it was
yeah,
like a film
Spider
roll,
stuff.
roll of film.
8mm.
The spider demon shines a light on you and you have to like dodge them as you're going through the auditorium.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I kept playing this game because this part looked actually interesting.
Yeah, the projector monster.
And you finally get to Emily, you free her, and Emily's like, fuck you, I hate you, you're the monster, I'm out of here. And Emily runs away.
What?
And Sally's like, what? I'm here to save you. Let's get out of here. But before she really has any time to process that, she gets chased out by a bunch of crazy demon lady mannequin things.
Oh, yeah.
So Emily has to like, well, damn it, I just did it again. Sally has to continue going, and she's dodging around the backstage area and eventually gets out the front door. Sally sees Emily on like the roof of the gym, and she calls Sally a monster. She tells her to go kick rocks and you suck. And then the mannequin robots start attacking. Emily runs into the gym. Sally fights some more monsters, then heads in. And of course, the whole gym is like dark and twisted and crazy like everything else. This is the spot where the fire boss guy shows up again, and you have to blast him with water and hit him with the fire extinguisher.
Oh, makes sense.
Then she does it, killing this boss.
Beautiful. Last we see of him.
Yeah. So Sally keeps going. She climbs a ladder to get to Emily, who is in the middle of a conversation with the creepy ticket taker guy.
Oh, shit.
And they seem to be arguing over something Emily did. And the ticket taker's like, this is what you wanted. And Emily's like, Sally abandoned me while people made fun of me. And you made me think we were friends. And so Emily kind of blames Sally for getting bullied and not standing up for her.
Yeah, because she was the new girl, and
Well, she's a new girl in school, and Sally's her cousin, and she just let it all happen.
I guess, but it seems like Emily's got her own things going on. No? Like getting chased by her own bullies?
Yeah,
Unless they
apparently-
were just like, maybe those bullies were Emily's bullies and then Emily was gone, so they had to bully someone, so they just picked Sally.
That makes the most sense.
yeah,
I think so. Thank you. Thank you. And so where was I?
This is where the giant man monster shows up again.
Yes. So Emily says that they're trapped there. Yeah, the big monster comes. So the ticket taker's like, oh, they took Emily, but I know where they went. It's deep underground, and it's in this mine, but I can't go there. So you need to go help Emily.
Oh,
And then you need to give
we're into
her-
a mine.
Yes. And then you need to give her your ticket. So the whole thing now, I don't understand exactly why, but you have to go into the mine. You have to save Emily. And you do that by...
Well, plus he shows Sally, he's like, look, that's your town over there. This one that you're in is totally different, weird place. I can't go to the mine, so you're going to have to just go in there and help her.
Yeah, and this is kind of like the game's point of no return. Like, you can't go back and explore. He's like, if you want to go on, meet me at the front door of the school.
Yeah, he literally says that that's the point of no return.
Yeah. So he instructs you to get Emily, give her your ticket, or he won't be able to get anybody home. And Emily thinks she got the whole thing. She's like, okay. Damn it, I just did it again. Sally understands the plan and goes and heads into the cave. So she fights a bunch more of these light demons. She gets her flashlight stolen by this 40-foot darkness monster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big man monster.
So Sally continues on, and we get to the point of the game where Sally is kind of like thinking about and reflecting on how Emily could have been like in so much pain, but she had no idea. And it's more like kind of an understanding about what other people are going through, their own stuff, situation.
She's learning empathy for Emily.
Yeah, she's learning empathy and trying to see something from someone else's perspective, I suppose.
Yeah.
So then finally she finds Emily, who's like, okay, seriously though, help me. Sorry, like help me get it out of here. And they just tear ass out of the cave. And while they're running through the cave, trying to get out of there, the whole scene is done from like the mouth point of view.
Yeah, it's kind of like the first level of Battletoads.
Kind of, yeah. That's a good example. So I thought it was kind of fun. It might be weird and janky to control, but it looked cool.
Yeah, it looked pretty neat.
Did you get that far when you played it?
No, he didn't even make
Absolutely
it to
not.
the projector demon.
Oh.
No, I don't think I got out of school the first time. But the two of them get through the mine, out to get snatched by the 40-foot demon. They're they're just magically transported to the cable car platform out of nowhere.
Of course. That makes sense. Yep.
It's not a cable car, though.
That's right, an aerial tramway station.
Well, obviously. We know what we're talking about here.
No, we don't. We can't get Sally and Emily restrained.
Shut up. So it's at the platform. The old man, the ticket taker, says, you know, you need a ticket to ride the thing. We have one ticket. Only one of you can go. Sally, since you went through all this, you get to choose, but you have to give Emily the ticket to make things right.
Right. Makes sense.
So now you get to a point where we have 3 different endings of this game. There's the good, the together ending, the sacrifice ending, and the bad ending.
Okay.
So we'll start with the bad ending. This is where Sally chooses to save herself, and she leaves Emily behind in the dark world, escapes back to the real world, and you see monsters converge on Emily and the old man.
Oh, no.
Sally still feels so guilty about all this. She just continues to hang posters of Emily despite knowing what happened to her.
Yeah, she's like,
that's a bummer.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't. People are going to know I know something if I stop hanging posters.
Yeah, that is a bummer ending. But you also can do the sacrifice ending. So this is the opposite of that. This is Sally giving her ticket to save Emily. So she hands the ticket to Emily, forces her onto the aerial tramway, and then she remains behind. The monsters converge on her and the man instead. And the nightmare world just disappears, taking Sally with it. And Emily returns to school, and now the posters everywhere are looking for Sally, not looking for Emily. Also kind of a bummer.
Yeah, because she knows what happened too.
Yeah, right? Just get another ticket.
Well, that's the together ending we're talking about.
What?
So when you're playing through the game, you have the option to free imprisoned inhabitants. So if you do all that and you free all of them, they will give you little scraps of paper that you keep collecting. And if you have enough of those, you can the ticket taker guy can actually take them and create a second ticket.
Oh, he's a ticket maker and a taker.
Ticket maker, ticket taker.
Whoa.
Ticket maker, ticket taker. Yeah, it could be another vocal exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Not now.
Ticket maker, ticket taker, ticker maker, ticker. No, I get messed up with it.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm messing up Sally and Emily, but I'm already done because they thank the old man and Emily gifts him the teddy bear before they use the aerial tramway to return to the world. The man disappears, leaving the teddy bear behind, and this is considered the canon or true ending.
Yeah. He's like, fuck that teddy bear. Who needs it?
Yes, he gives bullshit later. just disappears into the night. So we don't know the fate of the ticket taker old man guy, or why he was there, or why he was working with Emily, or what was his motivations. Or
I just assumed he was the teddy bear because it's Emily's kind of world and he's protecting her, the teddy bear.
Yeah, he's the protector. But he's not really protecting Emily,
Well, he's kind of trying to help her get out of there.
I guess.
he's helping her to some extent, right? Because she's still alive,
Yeah.
and it's a dangerous place.
Yeah. Well, he's talked to her before. He's talking to her on the roof. Who knows?
That's what I thought. Well, it doesn't matter.
That's it. That's the game. We did it. We got through it, and we're definitely better people,
Fuck yeah, we are.
without a doubt.
Mostly.
No diggity.
Mostly. So let's go ahead and move into final thoughts, and we'll start with Dr. Scientist. I believe you started last week. So
You can
Chump
give me
Slap.
2 in a row if you really want.
You want to do 2 in a row? Okay. Well, let's go crazy. Let's give you 2 in a
Let's
row.
do it.
So, did watching this video make you want to play GYLT?
Oh.
Did the story work for you, or was it so bad you could sew it to a quilt?
What the fuck are you talking about?
He never sewed a quilt before, obviously.
What score out of 27 stars do you think we could even rebuild?
Oh my God.
Loved it.
They all rhymed.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, quilt,
mostly
guilt,
did.
Built. We got you there.
Rebuilt. Would I play it? No, I don't think I would. The story worked for me. So this girl's cousin moves to town. The cousin gets bullied. The girl doesn't do anything. And then the cousin kind of just runs away to this fantasy world where I believe her teddy bear's trying to protect her from the evils and stuff and whatever. And Sally goes and feels guilty about all this and saves her.
That's what we heard.
That's the whole story.
Right? Correct.
Think so.
Correct.
I guess it's a story of childhood guilt.
Thus the name.
Yeah. Well, it's GYLT. That's not guilt. That's GYLT.
GYLT. Swedish for guilt.
It's pretty bland otherwise. I assume the enemies are things Emily's afraid of.
Fire.
Fire. Yeah. Spiders.
Movie projectors.
But, and then you can, whatever, save her from this thing and everybody ends up happy. I don't know. It's kind of, it's a Poppascotch deal because it's a Stadia thing.
Of course.
Yeah, very.
But how many stars am I going to give it?
Yeah, sure.
It's not great, but there's nothing particularly bad about it, I don't think. I'll give it a trite 6 stars.
Trite 6.
A tight 6?
Trite.
A trite 6.
Trite
Okay.
6. Okay.
All right.
Oh, shit. He's got to do another one right away.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
It's now Chump Slap's turn.
It is Chump Slap's turn. We'll ask you the same questions. Did watching this video make you want to play GYLT by spinning a disc?
Oh my God.
Did the story work for you?
Was it a disc? It was Stadia. You had to stream it, right?
It was later on PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Or was it worth the risk?
Oh.
What score out of 27 stars you'd think you'd whip up with your whisk? Nailed it.
I am a cook. Good job, man.
Nailed it. Finally. Whew.
Would I play this? No, not really. I mean, the graphics look cool and all. It looked like a well-polished game, but no, I wouldn't play it. Did the story work for me? I mean, I get it. The whole she feels guilt, but why did the fucking ticket taker guy, how'd he get to their world?
He was trying to save Emily.
Yeah, but how'd he get to Sally's real world?
In order to get her to buy a ticket to come to that. Yeah, the changeover. I mean, you saw that weird thing with reality when she was riding the aerial tramway, but I felt like maybe that world was bleeding in before she got on the thing.
Yeah, like it might have taken over if she didn't do this, maybe.
Or
No.
it was like enough of an outreach to let the ticket taker appear in their world. I don't know. I'm stretching. I assumed
he was
speculating.
trying to save Emily, so he went to try and get Sally.
So you think he could just leave anytime he wants?
No.
He can only leave because he wanted to help.
Kind of the doorway, so maybe he was on the other side.
So he had a ticket the whole time. And you think he put the ticket in the ticket machine? I don't know. I just didn't understand how he got over there and how he couldn't. If he can get over there, why can't he take them? But I guess he just turns into ticket dust and floats away most of the time anyway.
Yeah, I also don't understand exactly why it has to be, and there only is one ticket. like 2 people are allowed to come, but only one's allowed to go back forever?
Yeah, any like tram like that, you put 1 ticket in, and you can have as many people as you want, right?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, if there's not somebody there to stop you.
Yeah, there's not, but it's a special one, so I whatever. But I mean, the story worked on a base level, but it didn't. It was me. So out of 27 stars, I'm gonna give it a. It wasn't very deep. I'll give it a 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah. Didn't really care for it.
Okay. I mean, we'll take your. We'll just assume you don't have any Stadia bias here.
No.
That your score is coming from
No,
the
because
heart.
it was on PlayStation, Xbox. I mean, it was fine.
Okay.
Can't hate on it for Stadia's follies. But, you mind if I ask you a couple questions there, Scotch?
Oh, like what?
Like, did watching this video make you want to start up your Stadia and play GYLT?
Okay.
Was the story pretty good, or did it put you on tilt?
Okay.
And out of 27 stars, how many did this game filt?
Perfect.
Better than anything you did.
Filt's not even a word.
Did watching this video make me want to play it? Not really. I mean, I had it, I was playing it, and I still got kind of bored with it and stopped. So no, not really. I thought it was more, it ended in a more interesting way, the story did, than I thought it would. I kind of partially wish I still played it, but I'm not losing sleep because I didn't.
Yeah.
Did the story work for me? I think it was mostly, I mean, I like the idea of being pulled in because you're looking for your cousin, your family. I like the idea that you're willing to like sacrifice and go through, especially even when you see her like in the window of the school. I kind of get it. I don't quite like, I think they were trying to do like a metaphor and like it's an anti-bully thing. And I just don't think it was like successful enough at any of those to really be impactful. I think the world that it was in was really neat and I would have liked to explore it more, but I felt like it was such a short and like one-track story that we didn't really get to explore the world. It was just darkness monsters you fought over and over.
Yeah, exactly.
Like an arena game, like kind of like The Last of Us, where you just go to a new area, fight the enemies, go to a new area, fight the enemies, so on and so forth.
Right.
So story kind of worked for me, but I don't think it was anything amazing. What would I give it out of 27 stars? I was a little bit more generous than you guys, but I'm still only going to go with a 7.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right for you.
Which brings us, we have been really floating in between the 4 and 8 range the last couple months.
I thought this was out of 8.
So this gives us a total score of 17. We gave the exact same score to Cold Fear back on October 19th when it was spooky season back then. And we gave a 16 to Fear 3, which was way back in August, which was not spooky season, but it's a spooky game.
Yeah, sure was.
So there you go. 17 overall.
Okay.
We got nothing else to say about it then. Let's go ahead and move into our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Syintist Radical Pokemon
Lock of the Week. It's what I'm here for. How about you?
Every week, we ask Dr. Syintist for 100% guaranteed amazing radical Pokemon Lock of the Week, and he has never let us down. This week, Dr. Syintist, what do you got for us?
Well, I went for the biggest Pokemon I could find.
Oh.
Well, all right. The biggest is a legendary. I thought, we're not going to do that. So I just did the biggest normal Pokemon you can find.
Biggest non-legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I guess?
Sure.
Is it
Biggest sus.
Hydro Pump?
Close. Hydro Pump's a good water move.
I thought that was a Pokemon. All right, I got so much to learn.
No, it's Whale Lord.
Like spelled just like it sounds.
No. Whale like is in cry. WAILORD.
One word, eh?
Yeah.
It's just a fucking whale
Yep, that's it.
with like a float whale.
Oh, can it fly?
No. It's big.
Whoa.
It's just a big whale.
47 foot tall.
Yep.
877 pounds. That seems light for
Well, it's also
how tall it is.
I don't know how much does a whale weigh?
Tons. Some of them, right?
I guess. There's one bigger, but it's legendary.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. I just Googled blue whale weight, and that is 290,000 pounds to 330,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Is that really? That's like 120 tons.
Yeah.
Well, these are also between 75 and 79 feet.
So this is 48.
Yeah.
A sperm whale is only 90,000 pounds, and an orca is 6,600.
Well,
I think this Pokemon's coming in a little low.
Well, maybe it's because it's just a float Pokemon.
Yeah, it does just float. It's got the ability of oblivious, I mean.
Perfect. And water veil.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Hidden ability with pressure and a catch rate of 60. That's only 14.8%, guys.
That's pretty good.
Wow, we should make like a blimp out of that one. Looks like this.
I'm sure there are.
Well, let's hope so.
Its Pokedex color is blue.
Oh, I see that. Its shape is fish.
We're really good at Pokemon. Okay, there you go. So the Pokemon lock of the week, Whale Lord. That was an easy one to say. Let's go ahead then and move into our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. This or that.
Well, which one is it? Is it that or is it this? Is it a fish or is it a fist?
Every week we ask Chump Slap. We give him a prompt and we ask is this thing one thing or another thing? This week you're gonna have to tell us if the prompt I give you is either a name of a real cult or a location from the Chronicles of Narnia.
All right, so cult or Narnia. Okay.
Yes, that is correct. So, Sir Chump Slap, are you ready for the first prompt?
I'm so fucking ready.
Here we go. Number 1. World's End.
Narnia.
Heaven's Gate.
Cult.
The Solar Temple.
Cult.
Lone Islands.
Narnia.
Urantia.
Narnia.
Stable Hill.
Narnia.
Deep Realm.
Cult.
Okay, let's go ahead and check these out here.
I think that Deep Realm. I don't know. I think it's a Narnia thing. I think there were only 3 cults in this.
You got a 4 out of 7.
What was it? 4?
4 out of 7.
Man, they are getting a lot harder in the end of the year.
Better than the 3 out of 7 from last week. Holy buckets.
True.
So, Chronicles of Narnia, you said that was, or sorry, World's End, you said was Chronicles of Narnia. That is correct. Heaven's Gate is a cult. Solar Temple is also a cult, which you nailed. And then Lone Islands is Chronicle of Narnia. And then this is where it fell apart. Urantia, you said was a Chronicles of Narnia. It's actually a cult.
Yeah.
Stable Hill, Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, you know what? I miscounted. You got a 5 out of 7.
Oh, slightly better fart sound.
All right, hold on. Let me find a slightly better one. Here we go.
That is slightly better.
Slightly better, not exponentially better. You were correct by saying Stable Hill was Chronicles of Narnia. You were incorrect because Deep Realm is also Chronicles of Narnia, not a cult.
I knew it. All right. Well, this happens.
Still 5 out of 7. That's much more respectable than the 3 out of 7. Jeez.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Jeez. If anyone had like a bunch of tips on how you can get that 5 out of 7 to a 7 out of 7 using, I don't know, your wits, where would they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, send it to plottytime@gmail.com because I'd love to fucking hear what you have to say about my wits. Like you fucking know me.
Yeah, we want all your wits opinions. If they want to get to us faster on the socials with requests for shout outs or even game recommendations, where would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plottytime on Threads or Instagram, or stop by the subreddit and talk to us about stuff. I don't know.
Whenever you feel like.
Sometimes we respond. It depends on how often we check.
Right.
We mostly do on Reddit. That's probably the best way to get in touch with us directly.
Yeah, at least we'll heart something.
Unless you want to just talk to me.
Yeah.
Unless you want 100% guaranteed response rate.
Don't respond to the YouTube because apparently nobody checks it.
No, please. Comment and we will start replying.
Comment, like, and subscribe, and then maybe we'll start answering them.
You can also go to our store, plottytime.com, which takes you to eBay where we sell stuff through, and it's totally legit, and we set that up on purpose. That about does it for us. So, as always, shout out to Blaine JJ, Drago the Slago, Gamers Little Playground, I Am Panax, and Luis Guzman. More importantly than all that, do not trust Dr. Scientist, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.